Hello, welcome back to my live stream. Thanks so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. I just realized that apparently I've been live for a minute just with no picture up there because I was retaking my thumbnail a bunch of times. And then, I had to go get myself a glass of water. I said hi to Bert and everything. So sorry if you've been sitting here for a few minutes. I didn't realize that's how it worked. Also, my light's not working, so we're working with just natural lighting today, but I think that'll be all right. It's a casual get ready with me. You can hear train noise in the background. Normally when I film my YouTube videos, I close all the windows. Even if it's really hot, I close all the windows so that you can't hear all the noise or anything, and I keep the fan off. But today I got the fan on, we get train noise. Hi, hello. Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm good. Okay, how are you guys? How are you guys doing today? Hello. I'm sorry I haven't live streamed in a while. I've missed you guys. I went live on Instagram last week. I don't know why. I felt like I didn't give the YouTube people enough warning, and I can never remember if YouTube alerts people if I'm live, so I didn't want to go live without any warning, whereas I know Instagram tells like everybody who's online, like she's live, she's live, she's live, she's live, she's live. But regardless, I'm happy to be back. Hello. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, I got my Folksy Love earrings on. Nobody asked yet, but like, how fun are these? These are from my pals at Folksy Love. They look like little makeup compacts. How perfect. How absolutely perfect for me. And yeah, so as you can see from the title, I wanted to do, sorry, my nose is so itchy. Allergies are bad. As you can see from the title, I was going to do a get ready with me using all of my current makeup favorites. Oh my gosh. And see, Adelina says that they're also going to be getting ready. That's so exciting. Hello. If any of you guys are already ready, that's okay too. Tell me what you were to get ready today. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to be using all of my current makeup favorites. I've been trying a lot of new stuff lately. Look at how fun this is. Such beautiful packaging. This is the pregame primer from Youthforia. I love this packaging is just so cute. This was $38 that I spent of my own money. Yeah, can't believe I did that. I made a couple of reckless purchases last month. I bought this $38 primer and this $44 foundation, but the good news is they're both makeup favorites. So thank goodness for that, right? And the reason that I like this Youthforia pregame primer so much, first of all, it doesn't look very glamorous. Yeah, it's kind of yellowy. It also, sorry about that siren. It's yellowy and it stinks straight up bottom, like really not a good smell at all, but it's a really good primer. And the reason I like this primer so much is because one, it's just like a nice glowy serum-y primer, but also the Jones Road foundation, for as beautiful as it is chock full of essential oils. So I have very sensitive skin, and I noticed when I used it on its own, I did get like little red bumps on my cheeks, but if I use it with the pregame primer, I don't. So at least I feel like I don't as much. And the whole thing about Youthforia is it's supposed to be makeup you can sleep in. The founder is very big on that. And this she wanted to be as like something you could put on as a barrier that for people with sensitive skin would kind of like protect you from the irritants in your makeup. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've also seen that people who have been using this primer for like multiple months, like their skin actually looked better afterwards. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm getting started here today. Oh my gosh, hello. Giselle was just saying, I need to watch your colorful eyeshadow videos because I'm in search of a colorful eyeshadow palette since I'm getting more into colorful makeup. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. There's so many good colorful eyeshadow palettes. I feel like if I had to recommend one to you, you did not ask for my recommendation, but if I had to recommend one to you, be the Blend Bunny Blends palette. I know this sells out all the time too, and it's all matte, so I don't know if that's what you're looking for, but their Surge palette is like this plus shimmers. I personally want the Surge palette. That's on my wish list right now, but this would be my recommendation for a beautiful palette. Mine looks messy because I was mixing medium in with the shades, but I don't do that anymore. I mix them separately now, but yeah, just a beautiful palette. Sorry, I have cat hairs on my lips. But yeah, I know you're probably like, oh, you're going to do your base makeup now? I'm not. I went in with this primer first because as much as I love this Youthforia primer, if I go right in, oh my gosh, should I close the windows? No, it's fine. Hopefully that's all for noise for now. As much as I love this primer, it's so serum-y moisturizing that if I go in with the Jones Road right afterwards, it's like the Jones Road foundation just is slip sliding all over the place. So this needs time to like sink in, if you know what I mean. I've got a practical rhyme or reason for why I'm doing my makeup in this order. But yeah, let's get into next. Let's do some eyes. So I'm going to be using the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paints. I've recently gotten back into these. I used them a couple times when I first got them, and then, I don't know, I just kind of got away from it. But lately I've been much more into doing graphic looks with these. Kind of quick and easy. I like how they blend together. I got back into them after About Face sent me some of their new Longwear eye pencils, which I've also been loving. So I'm kind of going to do a little combination of the two. And I also really like using this Glisten F3 brush to like blend them together. I did a really cute look. It's actually the look I posted in that community post I did earlier announcing the live. If you saw that cute little ombre moment, I used the About Face eye paints, not these exact ones, but then I used this Glisten F3 brush, and I like it. That's all there is to it. You can see I've got a neutral in here. I want to go for like a pinky neutral look, but then I want to add like a bunch of glitter, and I want to add rhinestones. I don't know where my rhinestones went, but they're under something. But we're gonna have lots of glitter and lots of rhinestones. So yeah, that's very exciting. Oh my gosh, Cammy, you got the pencils too? That's so cool. I am like becoming a gel liner person because of these pencils, and I did not think that would ever happen for me. Because if you remember, when I got the Odin's Eye pencils, their new eyeliners, their gel eyeliners, I was not impressed at all. I really didn't like those very much. Well, those like crumbled so much too. Like the Odin's Eye pencils, granted, they came from a lot farther away. Like they came from Sweden, so maybe it was just shipping. But those were like not very creamy at all. Whereas the About Face ones are super, super creamy. So that's been good. Hi, Haley. I'm so excited you could join the live stream. So I should say what colors I'm going in with. This is the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paint in the shade On Point, giving very much ballerina energy today. Yeah, I'm just going to go for kind of like a graphic shape. I think I'm going out tonight. I don't really know. I don't know what the plan is. We might be hitting up some breweries later. It is Saturday night. But I also might stay home. But either way, I'm going to be looking cute with this eye look. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the inner portion here. And then before it even dries, I'm going in with my next shade, which is the shade La Zona Rosa. I am so sorry for how I've said that. I'm sure that's not how it's said. I haven't used this one before, so I didn't know what the name was going to be. But yes. Oh my gosh, the pencils are the first thing that's called to me from About Face. Haley says that's so exciting. Yeah, I feel like they did a really good job with the colors of the pencils they chose too. Like they didn't just go for like a basic rainbow. Not that I would have minded that. I love rainbow colors, but they also chose a lot of like really unique shades. Like I love that one chartreuse pencil. Like I don't have any other liners that are that shade. And they have some good like deep purples, deep blues, just a really good variety of eye pencils. And the outside packaging actually matches what's inside, which I'm like, can everybody else take note of that? Because so many makeup brands make the outside packaging a different color than the inside. And it's like, for what? What are you doing this for? Like all of the Odin's Eyes caps of their pencils were like slightly different than the pencils inside. And I was like, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? I'm not going to remember what they all look like inside. Oh my gosh. Good night, Nikki. I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for spending the end of your evening with me. I'm honored to have had you here. Thank you. And then Malika just joined the stream and likes my earrings. These are from Folksy Love. Aren't they so fun? You can take one off while I'm out and about, check on my makeup, say, oh, okay, that looks good, and then put them back in. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Giselle, you just bought the Blend Money Blends palette. That's so exciting. I'm very excited for you. That is like the best palette. It's so good. Okay, I might have let this dry a little too long. What I'm doing now, let me lean in. I'm trying to create a little ombre business between these two shades. And it's a little dry, but what I can always do is just add a little bit more of On Point. Maybe I'll just put a little bit on the brush, like I won't go directly in with it. You have a decent amount of work time with these About Face matte fluid eye pencils, but you guys know me, I'm chatting, I'm getting distracted. You have probably like a minute of work time, I would say, which is pretty good. Maybe a little more than a minute, but I've definitely been rambling for longer than a minute between shades. But that's okay, because see, now I just took a little bit of that other shade. And yeah, we'll just make it look ombre enough. Sorry, I'm in intense focus here. Okay. Now, that's what I should do also is wipe off the brush in between. Hello, Ariel. I'm so excited to show you how the Jones Road Foundation looks because it's a really interesting formula. I am glad that I tried it. I wish it cost less than $40. I wish it cost less than $44 too, because that's the full price. And I also wish it came with more. It's like I do and I don't. I wish the packaging was different too. The thing is, I love the Jones Road Foundation, but boy, oh boy, do I also have criticisms of the Jones Road Foundation. So I can't wait to tell you about all of those. It's, a lot to consider, but I do love it. Sorry, just fixing the front a little bit. Just really want to make that ombre look a little bit more effortless. And I think I've succeeded in doing so for the most part. Only a little bit more. I'm like nervous to put too much on my brush and then I don't put enough on my brush. Okay, I feel pretty good about that for now. Awesome. Thank you. The Euphoria primer is, or no, I'm reading all over the place. Cami said that the Jones Road Beauty Foundation looks pretty on me, which is incredibly kind. Thank you. And that my skin looks very moisturized with it on. And yes, that's like my favorite thing about that foundation is that it really is like all these foundations call themselves tinted moisturizers, but they're not really. And it's funny because the Jones Road Foundation does not call itself a tinted moisturizer, but it is. It's like a thick moisturizing cream that has pigment to it. It's amazing. It's really cool. I wish it were fragrance free. I know it is technically fragrance free, but there's essential oils in it. I wish it was essential oil free because, Bobby, a lot of us are sensitive to essential oils. Us sensitive skin gals want to have fun. Us sensitive skin gals want to have fun too, And it's tough when everything is so smelly. But okay, what shade is this? Capulets. How glamorous. This is my neutral I'm going in with, and I'm going to try to do a wing shape with that. This is like a little bit deeper than my skin tone. Okay, probably more than a little bit. This is like a good crease shade for me. The only thing is I've yet to use these liquid eyeshadows like regular eyeshadows. Like I've yet to try blending with them in like a traditional sense. I know some people love to just like take a blending brush and a little bit of liquid eyeshadow and just like use it like a regular eyeshadow. I have never tried that and I'm nervous too, but I kind of want to with these because I feel like they'd be good. Hello. What is this? Is unrelated, but the girl I like asked if I wanted to get ice cream tomorrow, but I have math tutoring tomorrow. I don't know what to do. Help. That's okay. You just tell her you got math tutoring, but see if she's available afterwards or on another day. Definitely go to your math tutoring for sure. I'm sure she'll be willing to reschedule. That's what I would do. That's my Virgo answer to that. I would reschedule. Ooh, scented moisturizer. Cami brings up that I feel like it's a very old-fashioned and high-end thing to do to like make scented moisturizers and makeup. I feel the same way, right? Doesn't that feel like a little old school? Like that's something that was very popular a couple of decades ago. But like Bobby's been in the industry for forever, so like I don't know. Maybe some people just like that part of it. Like she said she wanted it to smell like a spa, and she succeeded in that. Like the Jones Road Foundation does smell like a spa. I would just prefer if it smelled like nothing, but I will say the scent does go away versus some other scented products that don't. Like if you saw my K-Beauty video where I was trying a bunch of stuff from Giovanna, this beautiful Misha BB cream, which wore like so beautifully throughout the day. This is just way too smelly. I can't use this anymore. Like this took hours for the smell to go away, whereas the Jones Road one takes like 20 minutes, So maybe even less than that. I feel like 20 minutes sounds too high, but the Jones Road Foundation does go away a lot quicker, whereas that Misha one just doesn't. But I'm going to have to look and see if Misha makes any non-fragrance products because their BB cream is like so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just go in with a little bit more of this pink shade that I used before, my center shade, just to try to ombre these together a little bit since I talked for so long in between. I just really like my ombres to be as undetectable as possible. So yeah, okay, I feel good about that. And I gotta do the same thing on the other eye. I guess I don't have to, but I'd like to. I'd definitely like to. Too funny. Okay, so going back in with my shade on point. If this were a video, I'd be like, let me go do the other eye and I'll be right back. But this time I won't be right back. I'll be right here the whole time. Thank you, Ariel. Ariel says the eye look is pretty, and that means the world to me. Thank you so much. Okay, just a little bit of on point. Try not to cover it with my mirror too much. Ooh, might be a bit too much product. That's okay. Look at my hair. Hair is in a frizzy state today. I probably could use to wash it. That's okay. There we go. Clean that up a little bit. I'm going to try to take less time between shades this time so that I can ombre them a little bit better. Okay. Look at me. I'm rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. And I'm going in with my other shade. Ooh. Giselle asks, what products are on y'all's makeup wish list? I want to try the Salt New York Hydrating Skin Tint. I love the Salt New York Hydrating Skin Tint. It's been a while since I used it. I don't know why. I think I've just been trying a lot of new complexion products lately, but the Salt New York Hydrating Skin Tint is awesome. I do hope they extend the shade range soon. I know they said they were going to, because their lightest shade is like very neutral. I feel like the shades all look like they lean kind of like neutral and olivey. Like it looked like they had some great options for olive skin tones, but not a lot of cool tones on there. So I hope they had more cool tones. But the formula is so good. Like I said, I wasn't going to ramble between shades. I hit pan on mine. I love it so much. Look at this guy. Used it to death. I will say I wish there was a little bit more product, and I do have like brush hairs all up in here, which is a little gross, but hey, I could use a better quality brush and that probably wouldn't happen. But I use my $1 Shop Miss A brush, but it is really good. Ooh, K-Beauty lip tint sounds fun. I love the fudge blur lip tint that I got from Giovanna that I did in that K-Beauty video. The shade, what's the shade? It's like called Rose Up 7. It's out here. I'm going to use it later today. This is so fun. This is so good. It smells so good and it lasts so nicely. It's just so pretty. Like feels like a liquid lipstick, but doesn't look like one at all. Or no, I mean the opposite of that. It looks like a liquid lipstick, but it doesn't feel like one at all. It's really, really good. Yeah, Romandy. I don't know how to say it. Rom and ND. I'm not sure how you state the name of the brand, but I really, really like that brand for what I've tried so far. I mean, their glitters are also amazing. I loved that glitter palette that I tried. So I'd definitely like to try more from their brand. Oops. Did I add too much? We'll see. Can always clean it up. Ooh, I know a lot of people really like the Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer. I would totally try that if it didn't have SPF in it, because the SPF they use is a chemical SPF, which my skin doesn't tend to love. So for me, it's just too much of a risk. I wish it was just a tinted moisturizer with no SPF, because I already have an SPF I like. So I don't necessarily want to use it in my moisturizer, but I get it. For some people, they want it all in one, but you have to use so much to get your appropriate amount of SPF, you know? Let's go in with a Q-tip real quick, because I definitely went a little too far up with this line. But see, that's what I'm talking about with work time. Like, I put that on over a minute ago, and it's still letting me wipe stuff away. Let me get that a little closer to the lash line. Trying to wing that out a little more. Well, and I could wing it out a little more on this side, too. Sorry, checking in with my mirror. I'm like, are my eyes even? No. Ooh. Hey, sorry, reading my comments. Haley recently got the Glasting Lip Tint. Ooh, that sounds really pretty. I love a good lip tint. ColourPop sent me some lip stains that I've been trying out, and I really like those too because you can keep it on. Like, you don't have to like blot it or anything, and it'll look glossy. But I like putting them on, letting them sit kind of like a lip mask, and then rinsing them off and just like enjoying the stain, especially if I know I'm going out. Like, I did that before going to a baseball game last week because I was like, I don't really want to be like reapplying while I'm there or anything. So I did it before, and the tint lasted really nicely throughout the night. It was really pretty. Okay. Are we even? We're even enough. You know what? We're totally even enough. I love it. Ooh, Cammie's waiting for her Danessa Myricks order. That's so exciting. What are the Pride Chrome Flakes? Did she come out with a new shade? I didn't realize that she came out with a Pride shade. I feel like the shade Lightning Bolt is kind of rainbowy. Like, oh, am I going to be able to find this easily? Yeah. The shade Lightning Bolt. Cammie sent this to me. Thank you, Cammie. But this is like, when you catch it at certain angles, it kind of looks like a rainbow. It's more gold when you put it on. It's like goldy green, but like, I feel like it looks kind of rainbowy in certain lights too. Cammie, you also got the Glisten Flakes. That's so exciting. I really like the Glisten Flakes. I'm like becoming a big fan of flakies. I got to figure out more ways to work them into my looks, you know? Like, how can I work them into my liner looks? I'm still figuring out how to work with the flakies. I will say I find the glisten ones just a tinge easier to work with because they don't dry down quite as fast. But also, like, I like them both. I don't know. They have different shades. Glisten definitely has a lot less shades than Danessa Myricks and the Chrome Flakes because they just came out with them. I feel like Danessa has so many Chrome Flake shades, and they're all so pretty. So, yeah, okay. Speaking of Half Magic, someone said earlier they were thinking about trying Half Magic Beauty. If you want to watch my review, I tried a ton of stuff from them, but I have been continuously reaching for this glitter pill. This is the shade Microcosm. It looks like a disco ball. It's like every single color of the rainbow. It's so, so pretty. And I think I'm going to use this on the inner portion. Should I layer it over these? I'm like curious how it would layer. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to go over this inner portion, and then you let it dry for a little bit because it is like they're pretty liquidy, but you can layer them up a lot. So they can go on super sheer, but I'm going to layer it up to be a more opaque glitter line because I love it, but it's just so pretty. It's got so many different shades of glitter in it. Like right now I can see blue, pink, peach, yellow, green, purple. Like there's so many different shades of glitter in here. It's so pretty. Good night, Malika. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, Haley, I know. I want to use the flakes for textured looks too. I just feel like as a Virgo, sometimes I'm putting the flakes on and I am just like so desperate for them to be even. Like I'm so desperate for them to be even amounts of flakiness. And I know that's not always like the look of using flakes. So I'm trying to reach a happy medium where I'm just like, this is textured. This is what it's going to look like. It's okay. This is what it's supposed to look like. I don't know. I feel like I need to watch a couple of tutorials of people using flakies because I only know how to use them like one way. Whereas I know there's like a lot of ways you can use them. I know Monica Jones is like very big on flakies. If you guys follow mjones5018, she did a collaboration with Copacetic Cosmetics a couple of years ago. That's how I found her. And that's when I first tried flakies because there were flakies in her palette, the companion palette. But yeah, she's really good at using flakies. So I need to like go back. I think she has a highlight on how to use flakies. So I need to go watch that because I am confused. But thank you, Carol. Carol said that they like my earrings. These are from Folksy Love. My good pals at Folksy Love. I do have a discount code with them. It's not an affiliate code, but if you ever want to use code Giovanna for 20% off, you should because the earrings are already pretty inexpensive and they're beautiful and I really like them. I love this palette. I did a reel a couple months ago where I basically tried to do a makeup look that like looked like these earrings. Like I did a pink, light pink, orange, and green eye look. And I thought that was pretty fun. Yes, that's true. Cammie says I should think of the flakies like my wet liners, that they're not always perfect. I should try to think of it that way. That's good advice because I certainly don't worry about my wet liners being perfect at all. Okay, let me go in with just one more layer of the glitter. I love how much you can layer up this glitter and it doesn't get crunchy or anything. I just want more glitter. Just want it to be kind of opaque-ish. Okay. I feel good about that side. Look at that. Look at when it hits the light. Even in my little FaceTime camera or my little computer camera, it still looks pretty good, I think. Okay. Awesome. All right, now let me let that dry. I did choose a brow bone highlight too. I don't know if that's going to be too much with this glitter, but I might do it anyways just because I want to show you as many of my favorites as possible. So, yeah. I am going to be using the Odin's Eye Soul Mane Moonlight Feel highlighter in the shade Rose Sky. I've been loving using these as eyeshadows and brow bone highlights. Don't always love them on the cheeks because they're a little bit chunky, as you can even see on my finger here. Yeah, they're a little bit chunky, but I do like them on the brow bones. So I'm going to do a tap of that and a tap of that. Oop, probably too much, but that's okay. That's what we're going for. And it's just like a really pretty pinky goldy highlighter. Yeah, and I love a colorful brow bone highlight. Very pretty. It's not even bad on the face. I don't know. I've just been more into glow from within highlighters lately, at least most of the time. Or just like skipping highlighter and opting for a glowy blush over highlighter has been more my jam lately. Especially now that it's getting close to summertime. I love just like going in with a powder bronzer and powder glowy blush and having like that be it. And that's what I'm going to do today here too. So, okay, there's my little brow bone highlight. I might add more later, but now we're ready to move on to foundation. And let me put my hair back because I'm not trying to get my hair in my foundation here. Nice. All right, signed, sealed, delivered, ready to go. Where's my spatula? Oops. I'm slightly ill-prepared. Where's my spatula? Where's my spatula? I found it. Found it. Let me make sure it's clean. It's probably not the way to sanitize a spatula, but hey, that's what we're doing. Okay, so going in with the Jones Road Foundation, I have the shade Porcelain. I have the lightest shade, by the way, and it's like a perfect match for me. One thing I do find that I've been having to do is to mix it up before applying it. So I don't want to spill on my laptop, but you can see like the oils are separating a little bit, not by a lot, but I do just like to go ahead and give it a big mixy mix to make sure that they are all the way mixed together so I don't get any big like oil pockets or anything. But yeah, no, this could definitely have better packaging for sure. I saw somebody transfer theirs to like a pump with a ball in the middle. I don't know what you call that. Like it's a ball so that when you shake it up, like the ball helps it mix together. I gotta go find that TikTok because she did it and it worked out really well. This packaging is like one of the worst things about it. Oh my gosh. There's not a lot of bad things about it. Don't let me forget that this is over here and knock it over because I will lose it. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna start with. I try not to dip my finger into the packaging because Bobby said not to, and she makes the rules. I just follow them. I know some people have been enjoying putting this on with the brush too. I have not been one of those people because I don't have the right brush for it. You know what I'm going to do? Put my little freaking lid on, and if I need more, then I will go get more because I don't want to accidentally knock it over. Hello. Somebody asked if I am making more 2000s movies and makeup and if I could do one on the live action Scooby-Doo. That sounds so fun. I would love to do that. Those videos were just like a lot of work, like a ton of work to do. And just like literally took me like 10 hours to edit each one. So I'd like to do them again. I just need to find out a way for it to be more sustainable for me. I don't know if that looks like maybe me not inputting as many clips or something. But yeah, I had so much fun doing those. They were a ton of work, but I did have a lot of fun doing them. See how this foundation just rubs in like moisturizer? Is it adding a ton of coverage? No. But is it neutralizing my redness? I think so. I just think it looks so pretty. Like it really is undetectable, except sometimes on my mustache. I gotta really remember to like warm it up down here. Oh my gosh. Okay, now making sure I get the forehead too. Trying to avoid the under eye area. Sometimes I forget that I don't have to bring the foundation up to my under eyes if I'm going to add concealer. You know, I could just probably not add concealer, but I'd like to add a little bit of concealer. But yeah, that feels so nice. It does feel a little bit like I'm exfoliating because my hands are dry right now. But yeah, I gotta figure out if I'm going to use a brush with this foundation, which one to use. It looks like people use more of like a flat brush, not like a flat top kabuki brush like me, but a more like flat C-shaped brush. What do I look up to find something like that? And does e.l.f. make one? Because I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on brushes. Most of my brushes are pretty affordable because I don't like to spend my money on that category. Okay. Sorry, looking at my full-length mirror to make sure I have everything all tapped in. Look at the skin. Look at the skin, though. Doesn't it look like skin? One thing about this, not transfer-proof, though. So just be aware if you're wearing a mask with this, or if you're, I don't know, going to go lay down on a white couch, just keep in mind that this is not transfer-proof at all, really, even after a little while. I know maybe you could powder it, but I'm just not a powderer. I don't even have powder to powder it if I wanted to. But okay, just making sure it's blended to my neck. So pretty, isn't it so pretty? Oh, I really do like it. I got some in my hair, but I really do like it, and I don't even mind the smell. My skin minds the smell because my skin gets a little irritated by the essential oils, but I personally don't mind the smell. I wish I wasn't so sensitive to smell because I think that when makeup smells good and skincare smells good, that's exciting. You know, sometimes people put fragrances I don't like in skincare, and then I'm like, ugh, why'd you do that? Like YSL, that smell YSL puts on their lipsticks. Ooh, gross. I got a mini one as a birthday gift a couple years at Sephora, and I decluttered it. It was really pretty red shade too. It just stunk like such powdery perfume. It was really gross. Thank you, Sarah. I'm so happy you could join me. I was using the About Face eye paints for this pink eye look moment. Really fun. Thank you so much. Honey Metal says this looks good on my skin. Yeah, but I totally feel you. Honey Metal said that they're worried that they have oily skin, so it might just slip off. It doesn't seem like it works great for oily skin, but I would recommend you look at Jackie Ina's TikTok because she did a review on the Jones Road Beauty Foundation that I thought was super, super fair. Like she used it the right way and everything. And she has oily skin. And she said at the end of the video that like this is not going to be a daily product for her and that she did find it to be very beautiful, but it's definitely not like the most oily skin friendly. Like it looked good on her at the end of the day still, but her oils were definitely like coming through. But she's like, yeah, I would use this more of just like if I wanted like to look a little fresh or something, but not necessarily as a foundation. Me personally, my skin is so dry that I feel like it works for me. I don't know how far I'm going to get into the summer with this because I do get a bit of more of an oily T-zone in the summer, but for now it's working. For now I'm happy with it. So I'm just using it while I can. I'm also still loving this NYX concealer serum, the NYX Bear With Me concealer serum. I wish you could do a smaller pump than this. I always pump too much out, but hey, little to complain about, I guess. And then I take a little bit of my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I have the corrector shade, which is 160. I'm sure there's multiple corrector shades. I have like the fair corrector shade. And sometimes I put them on separately. Sometimes I mix them together. Today I feel like mixing them together, and it just kind of creates my perfect pink toned brightening concealer. Because the NYX concealer serum is like pretty much my skin tone exactly, but a little bit lighter. But I feel like adding in just a little bit of that Maybelline product gives more of a brightening effect, if you know what I mean. See, I made too much though because the NYX concealer serum, it's like impossible to get the right amount out. Also, I ripped the little hat off of my Maybelline Age Eraser. It is Age Rewind Eraser. I ripped the little sponge part out because I heard that that's gross. So I ripped it off. But the annoying thing is every time you twist it up, you have to like wait 5 minutes before the product actually comes up. And then you don't realize that the product is just delayed. So you keep twisting and twisting and twisting. And then it does come out and you look over 20 minutes later and it's like everywhere. So something to keep in mind for you, for this product that's been out forever that you probably already know about. Hi, Callie Cat. These earrings are from a brand called Folksy Love. Folksy Love. Folksy Love on Instagram. I think their website's also just Folksy Love. Aren't they so fun? I love them. I love them so much. They're so cute. Very much a personality piece. But yeah, so let me just blend out this concealer. Make it look a little bit effortless here. I like these formulas with the Jones Road foundation too. I find that both are kind of oily. Well, the NYX concealer serum is like very hydrating. The Maybelline concealer is a little more just like neutral. Like I wouldn't say it's matte, but I also wouldn't say it's super hydrating, but it mixes in nicely together. Ooh, my skin looks good. My skin looks cute. Yeah, Honey Metal, I could definitely see the Jones Road foundation suiting more people in the wintertime. It is a little interesting. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know about launch dates. Maybe there's a reason she launched it at this time of year. But I feel like to launch a super hydrating foundation like this might have almost been better to launch in the wintertime, you know, because then maybe more people could use it. Whereas like right now, I feel like most people are like, oh, I'm too oily for this. Or like, oh, it's going to be summertime and I live in a hot climate. Whereas like, same. New York is tropical now. So it was so hot the other day. I was screaming and shouting. It was a Tuesday. It was the really hot day. I don't remember what day of the week it was. Yeah, it was Tuesday. It was like 90 something degrees. And I was like, I can't hang. I forgot what this felt like. This feels terrible. It's too hot. I don't like to be this hot. I would rather be cold. But it's okay. It's summertime. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how beautifully my powder products apply over this Jones Road foundation. So I'm going to dip into this Revlon Prismatic Lights. Is that what it's called? Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Bronzer. I have the shade 110 Sun Glow. I got this at the Ocean State Job Lot when I was visiting my parents in Massachusetts. I don't know if you guys know about the Ocean State Job Lot, but it is wonderful. And I got this for $4. And it's a bronzer I've been wanting to try for a while and I kind of just forgot about. And it was like fate that I found this because this bronzer is so good. It's so pretty. It goes on just very effortlessly. It feels very high end. I don't know. It's just like a matte bronzer that has a hint of shimmer in it. I just think it looks really pretty and it applies really nicely over this foundation, even though this foundation is still like very sticky. But for some reason, I don't know what Miss Bobby Brown put in this What the Foundation because it just goes on. It doesn't matter. There's no wait time necessary, which is good because I don't have time to wait. Oh, now my hairs are getting in the way. Oh, shoot. I forgot I wanted to keep using my contour product. Can I do contour after bronzer? Is that fine? Do I really want to use a contour product today? I do. I think I do. Just because I'm testing it. I've been continuing to test that Art Class by Rodin bronzer that I tried in the Giovanna K-Beauty video. I feel like I've been getting the hang of contouring a little bit more. So yeah, let me just go in with a little bit of that. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I just do this at the end of bronzing. You guys ever just do something for no reason? I do it all the time. Ooh, Charlie wants me to try some UK indie brands for a video. Give me some suggestions. I totally will. Glisten is a UK brand. I use Glisten Cosmetics all the time. But yeah, you're right. I could definitely use some more. Definitely. What am I looking for? My Art Class by Rodin Contour. And I'm going to take my little Midas Cosmetics contour brush, my sculpt brush. Ooh, Cami is trying to copy my neutral graphic liner look with this bronzer. You should. It is. I know. It looks hard. But it's really, you just toss bronzer all over your lid and then just go over it with a skin tone shade. And you can do any shape. And I feel like any shape would look really cool because I just like that it like creates the illusion of negative space. Sorry, I'm going in with my Art Class by Rodin. I can use this mirror contour. And I literally do the lightest amount because I don't know what I'm doing. So I just take a tiny bit. Usually I do it before bronzers. Hopefully this doesn't mess it up. Cami told me this is where contour goes on your nose. So I'm going to use a light amount, like Probably not even visible. That's okay. That's fine with me. The less visible the nose contour, the better, because I probably didn't totally nail the placement. Okay, yeah. Do we see a difference? Maybe. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna take my bronzer brush and make sure. I don't know. Okay, feels good to me. Feels good to me. Art Class by Rodin Contour. And now I brought out one of my Odin's Eye blushes, the Soulmane Sunlight Love Blusher in the shade Sunset Clouds. Oh shoot, no, not the one I meant to pick up. Sorry, not the one I meant to pick up. The Soulmane Sunlight Love Blusher in the shade Roseate Love. And I like this because it's a shimmery, peachy, pinky blush. So I feel like it's going to go nicely with this look. And like I was saying earlier, for those of you who missed it, I have been skipping a highlighter lately in favor of glowy powder blushes. And this one just gives a really pretty golden pink glow, but also still gives like enough of a blushy look. It's kind of one of the more neutral blushes, though. I do wish that Odin's Eye had come out with a more bold blush shade. I feel like a lot of their blushes lean a little on the neutral side. They're really pretty, and like the formulas are really good, but I'm like, give us a hot pink, give us a hot coral, give us a red, give us, you know, something very bold. I don't know. I just like bold makeup. What can I say? Ooh, okay. Giselle says Magical Makeup is a UK brand, and they make beautiful sparkly pigments. Ooh, duochromes and glitters. Okay, I will look into Magical Makeup. Thank you. That sounds right up my alley. Okay. Feeling good. Keep getting hairs in my face, though. Okay, let me do a little spray down. Sorry, hiccuping. Let me spray down with my NYX Bear With Me setting spray. Just a little bit. That is just a little bit for me. What was that, 5 sprays? Honestly, I usually do more, but I'm just trying to melt the powders in a little bit, but not get the face too wet because it's already pretty wet from the foundation. But okay, so now, oh shoot, I never did my waterline liner. Let's do those. I'm going to use the About Face Longwear Gel Liners. I have 2 shades here. I have this pink one, which is the shade is called Leave Me Breathless, and I like that because it seems like it's close to these pink shades. And then I have the white shade, which is called High Altitude, that I'm going to do on the inner corner. Ooh, did you say you liked the About Face as liner? Ooh, okay. Cami is asking if I liked these as liners. I don't want to lie to you. I don't really like these as liners. I like them better as like liquid eyeshadows, like using them kind of how you would use like the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames multichromes, although honestly those make better liners. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the shade. I've only tried them as liners with the deeper shades. Like I used that deeper blue shade or the cobalt blue About Face shade as liner, or I tried to the other day. And it just, I don't know. It kept coming off patchy, whereas I don't have that issue when I put it like thicker on the eyes. I don't know. You could definitely give the neutral shade a try though. I'm just not sure. I don't know. They're kind of thick. You know, they're kind of thick to be liners, I think. Ooh, I wonder if you added like a little Duraline or something, if it wouldn't soften it. Maybe that would help. Or you could even, this person, May Tommy, I think is their Instagram handle, has been doing a lot of negative space liner looks lately with concealer. So you can maybe even try using concealer if you have like a thinner matte concealer. Maybe that would work. Or you could just go in with like micellar water on a brush and maybe just try to remove some of it. I want to test that out for myself. Hi, Gabriella. Hello. Good morning from your nap. I'm so happy you came right here. I'm just using these About Face Longwear Gel Liners to do a little lower lash line moment, although my eyes are so watery today. Like they're still sticking, but I'm having to work a little harder than I did the last few times. Thank you so much, Julie. You're too kind. Oh, this has blue on it. I thought I cleaned the blue off of this. That's okay. Just going in with a paper towel because I'm not looking to put any blue on my liner right now. I just want this in the inner corner. Look at me doing the most. I'm doing 2 different color waterline liners. I do not normally do that, but I want a little brightness. I'm even going to put a little right here. Kind of my inner corner highlight. And look at her. I'm awake. Suddenly I'm awake. Hello. Ooh, I've been wanting to try Lethal Cosmetics. I don't know why I'm yelling. Sorry. I've been wanting to try Lethal Cosmetics too. I definitely want to check them out. I thought Lethal was a German brand, but I still want to check them out. I didn't know if they were UK brand or German brand, but I'm sure European brands is good for you guys in Europe, shipping wise. Sorry, losing my train of thought. Okay. I'm going to take my little mini Shiseido eyelash curler that I tried in the K-Beauty video. I have been loving this. Is it a hassle? Yeah, having to section off my eyelashes is a hassle, but the results are so worth it. My lashes stayed curled for so long when I use these versus my regular eyelash curlers, because I had been using them, and then a couple days ago, I was like, you know what? Let me just try using my regular eyelash curler. I just have a Revlon eyelash curler, and see if it truly makes a difference. And yeah, it made a huge difference. My eyelashes did not hold the curl long at all with my regular one. Sorry, I'm focused up here. And I'm getting better at it too. Like, I'm having to go less over them the more I use it. I've yet to try the technique of just doing the outer portion of my lashes because I just like the way it looks when they're all curled. I like kind of like a spiky lash look lately, and this is really good for that. Sorry. Hyper focused. Okay. Does that look good? I think so. Yeah, you like barely have to tap it either, and it just looks really good. Okay. Now I can pull out my Maybelline Sky High mascara. This is super dried out. I have a new one coming to me tomorrow that I ordered online, but this mascara has definitely seen moisture days, but it is really good for giving you a spicy lash look. I was gonna say spiky lash look, but I guess you could say it's a bit spicy as well. I also have adopted the trick for the last few years of warming up my mascara before using it. Remember, I saw someone on TikTok do this like back in 2020. I don't remember what their TikTok name is. I haven't seen them in a while, but yeah, they mentioned warming up your mascara before you use it. And now I always do that. I like put it between my legs, or I just had it like tucked under my knee, like between my between my legs to warm it up a little bit. And it does make a big difference, especially in colder weather months. Oh my gosh, I remember I was at my parents' house, and it was chill. My parents live in Massachusetts, so it was a little chillier there when I was there, and my mascara formula like totally changed. I was like, what is going on? This isn't even old. Because it was colder, it felt like it got thicker. Isn't that interesting? I don't know. But yeah, the warming up the mascara with your legs will definitely fix that, or at least help. You don't even have to do it long either. You just do it for like a couple minutes. Do it like while you're curling your lashes. That's what I did. Whew. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go in with one more layer. Sorry, I get so focused when I'm doing my mascara because I'm trying so hard not to poke myself in the eye. And I tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist with mascara, making sure they all look equally spread out. Like, I like them to look the same. I don't know what I'm saying. See, because I'm so focused. My mom used to say, can you imagine if you spent as much time on your schoolwork as you did doing your makeup, how much you could get done? But now look at me, Mom. I'm doing makeup for work. Mind blown. I did it. It all worked out. The thing I spent a ton of time on ended up being my job. So works out for me. All right. Okay. Might need to leave these lashes alone. said I was just going to do 2 layers, and now here I am on like layer 4, but that's because this mascara is dried out. So I'm just trying to get myself together. Okay. Fine enough. Fine enough. Goes back in for more. It's so hard to stop. Okay, I think that's good. That is satisfactory to me. I would love to try more K-Beauty. Charlie, have you seen my K-Beauty video? I just posted one. I tried a bunch of Giovanna products. I did some Ramen B products. I did the Misha BB cream, but I do definitely want to try more for sure. So I will look into that brand if you guys want to let me know more K-Beauty brands that you like. I'd love to try more. They sent me a lash primer from Giovanna, and I used that in the video, and I did really like it. Although I will say, upon like further use, I think the eyelash curler was doing most of the heavy lifting with that. Like, I do still like the Dr. Mascara primer, but my only issue is that some of the fibers did like fall into my eyes throughout the night. But I don't know. I tried using less. I think the eyelash curler is the thing making them super long. I don't necessarily love fiber mascaras or fiber primers like that. I guess that one was like a primer setter situation. But yeah, I just don't always love fibers. I remember L'Oreal used to have one that I liked for a while. It was their Double Extend mascara. It comes in a purple tube, and it had a primer on one side, which I believe also had fibers in it, or maybe the other side was fibers. But I know one side had white mascara in it. I think that was the primer. And then the other side was like black mascara that would cover it. And it would make your lashes so long. But then, like, as it dried out, the fibers would get dried out, and it just did not look as good. Like, that was a mascara that looked good, like, the first couple weeks, and then the formula kind of turned. So I don't love that. I know it was a drugstore mascara, but sometimes L'Oreal mascaras can be like $12. I'll be honest with you. I buy this mascara on Amazon every month or two when I have to replace it because it's like $5 cheaper than in the store. And I have free delivery with Amazon anyways. So yeah, this is $8 on Amazon, and it's always like $14 at my drugstore. I don't know, maybe that's just New York drugstores. But no, because I've looked in my parents too. And it just feels like, you know, because the drugstores have their own coupons. So I feel like they make the prices higher because they know that you're going to use a coupon, but there's not always a coupon for this mascara. And sometimes the coupon's only like $1 off. And I'm like, okay, man, that's still not that good. But yeah, love it. Julie used to use the L'Oreal mascara. That's so funny. Yeah, I was devoted to that one for a while. I've tried so many different mascaras throughout the years. Maybe I'll have to do a video ranking every mascara I've ever tried, because when I was growing up, the mascaras I used were whichever one was on sale. Oops. Oh, shoot, my boyfriend's home. I gotta go buzz him in. Oh, shoot, he's home. Oh my gosh, he's buzzing for so long. You don't need to buzz for that long. Well, this is fun for all of us, taking a field trip to the buzzer. Wow, great lighting. That's okay. I'll finish up at the kitchen counter. You guys can see Bert back there. I'm like, sorry, I don't have time to pause because we're doing lower lash mascara. He always seems to come home when I'm doing my mascara. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm working. Do you guys like Bert? Bert, say hi. I will go show you my makeup and finish lighting in a moment. I promise. I just didn't want to pause with the mascara. Okay, you guys see all the Bert art behind me too? Too funny. Just like in the movies. I love it, Cammie. That's so fun. Okay, not my best mascara, but here you go. Okay, I gotta go let him in. Give me a moment. You guys watch Bert. I'm good. I'm doing my live stream. I'm almost done. It's okay.
Are you live right now?
I am live right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Vince got home on his bike. Bert's here. Everyone likes the Bert artwork. Go say hi to Bert real quick. You say hi? Oh no, he's coming down. He's coming down. He's coming down. He's freaking out. Hi. Hi. Thanks, Bert. Okay. Let me go finish up. I'll see you in a moment. I'm almost done.
I'll be around.
Okay. What a fun, adventurous live stream this has been. Taking you guys all over the place. I'm glad you guys got to have a Bert appearance, though. Thank you. My boyfriend and I did a bunch of wild Bert paintings when we first went into lockdown. Lost our minds a little bit, but I like the art that came out of it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not my best mascara. But additionally, not my worst mascara. Okay, sorry for that long pause. Okay, so now I'm ready to go in with my Rom and ND lip. Does anyone know how to say that? Am I supposed to say Rom ND? Does it stand for something? But either way, this is the Blur Fudge tint in the shade Cool Rose. This is a really good, like, long-wearing lip product. It's very nice. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a Thin Mint cookie. Should I use a lip liner? Let's use a lip liner. I think this is this close? Where did I put it? Did anyone see where I put that down? Oh, I put it over here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty close. So this is the About Face lip liner in the shade Desire Lines. I'm just going to line those real quick. I don't think I've tried this with a lip liner yet. That's exciting. With extreme focus. I'm not very good at lip liner yet, so I have to really focus hard. Okay, good enough. Now we're going to cover the rest with this. Thank you. Thank you, Charlie. Charlie said the pink suits me. That's very kind. Okay, and Haley says that they pronounce romand. Oh, interesting. That sounds correct. I like that. Romand. Going in at this. Ugh, I love it. It's so velvety. Gives like a velvety matte look, but it's not like drying at all. And I did have a lip balm on at the beginning of this video, just because I like to wear this with a lip balm under it. But I don't find that it really affects the formula much. Yeah, it's like very moussey. Okay, have to do one of these. I like went a little too far on my lips. This is so gross looking. Okay. Might need to do an exfoliation of my lips soon here. Like one weird spot. But yeah, here's the color. I think it's really pretty. It's like a nice deep rose shade. Really, really pretty. What's the shade name again? Rose, Cool Rose Up, but it also says 07 before it. So maybe it's like shade 07. I'm not sure, but really, really pretty. And with that, do I even want to take the clip out? No, let's keep the headband on. My hair is greasy and having better days. But yeah, here we go. Here's the finished look. I feel very cute. I feel very fun. I feel very ready to take on the rest of my day. I thank you so much for coming to my live stream. I had a blast chatting with y'all. If you could do me a big favor and give this live stream a thumbs up before you leave, I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I will hopefully see you guys on Monday when I post a new video. Thanks so much for coming. Have a good night. or good day, wherever you are. Have a good day or night.